तो चलिए बच्चों, हम स्टार्ट करते हैं प्रार्थना से आज की कक्षा को। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। सर्वेभ्यो नमः। सबको सादर सप्रेम नमस्ते। So let us start our class today. So who is going to conclude whatever we discussed in our previous class? Yes, Pranshi Beta.
We revised the old things and we learned about the present creation. The present creation is Shweta Varaha Kalpa.
Good.
And we learned the name of the present here, Pingala.
Good. What else? The name of the Ritu, the name of the Ayana, the name of the month. Okay, Deepthi wants to add some more to this narration. Deepthi.
The name of the month Ashvin, the name of the Ritu Sharad, the name of the season Varsha, the name of the Ayana Dakshina, year Pingala, era Kalyuga, Mantara Vaivasvata, and creation Sweta Varaha creation.
Good. Beta, so you did Mantara, that is not Mantara, that is Manvantara. Let me write the word on screen so that you can clearly understand the word. So the name of the okay, so Manvantara. Manvantara. And what is the name of the Manvantara? That is Vaivasvata. Vaivasvata Manvantara. But just for curiosity, what does it mean? What exactly a Manvantara is? Any idea? Anyone? Okay. So Manvantara is a bunch of 71 Chaturyugas. So a Manvantara is a bunch of 71 Chaturyuga. Okay, so say that a Manvantara is a bunch of 71 Chaturyuga. Right? So what does it mean? So the name of the Manvantara is, the name of the current Manvantara is Vaivasvata Manvantara. if I ask you, so what is the duration of this Vaivasvata Manvantara? Is it easy to answer the question now? The question is, the name of current Manvantara is Vaivasvata Manvantara. And my next question is, what is the duration of? What is the time of? What is the duration of this current Manvantara? It means Vaivasvata Manvantara. Who is ready to answer this question? Okay, Veda is ready. And who else? Yes, Veda.
Guruji, is the duration of this Manvantara 71 Chaturyugas?
Yes, you're right. Yeah, this is a answer of just common sense, right? So what is a Manvantara? Manvantara is nothing, but it is a bunch of 71 Chaturyuga. What is a Manvantara? Manvantara is a bunch of 71 Chaturyuga. And what is the name of this current Manvantara? The name of current Manvantara is Vaivasvata Manvantara. And what is the duration of this current Manvantara, Vaivasvata Manvantara? Now you know that the bunch of 71 Chaturyuga is a Manvantara. So exactly the duration of this current Manvantara, Vaivasvata Manvantara, is 71 Chaturyuga. That's it. Okay. So how many Manvantaras are there in a creation?
71.
No, beta. Listen carefully to the question. How many Manvantaras are there in a creation? In a creation, there are 14 Manvantaras. How many Manvantaras are there? 14. 14 Manvantaras are there. So 14 Manvantara, the time of 14 Manvantaras together create one creation, one kalpa. And name of this kalpa is Shvetavaraha Kalpa. So this is Shvetavaraha Kalpa. And in Shvetavaraha Kalpa, there are 14 Manvantaras. It means the Shvetavaraha Kalpa is divided into 14 parts. Each part is called a Manvantara. It means Shveta Varaha Kalpa. Not only Shveta Varaha Kalpa, each Kalpa has 14 Manvantar. And what is a Manvantar? What a Manvantara is? Manvantara is nothing, but Manvantara is a bunch of 71 Chaturyuga. And you know what is a Chaturyuga? What do you mean by Chaturyuga? Yashita?
The 4 yugas.
Yes, the 4 yugas together. Just like the 7 days together are called a week. Just like 30 days together are called a month.
Concert with Baby Monster performing as the
Just like 12 months together are called a year. Okay? Just like 10 years together is called a decade. Similarly, 4 yugas together are called Chaturyuga. And such Chaturyugas, 71 Chaturyugas, create a Manvantara. And such 14 Manvantaras create a Kalpa. समझ में आया? किस किस को समझ में आया? Pranshi, please explain me.
So, Chaturyuga is 4 yugas
Yes.
together.
Yep.
And 71 Chaturyugas is one Manvantara.
That's right.
And Vaisvata is the current Manvantara.
Right again.
14 Manvantaras form a creation.
That's great. That's it. So 4 yugas together form one Chaturyuga. 71 Chaturyugas together form one Manvantara. 14 Manvantaras together form one Kalpa. And name of the current Kalpa is Shvetavaraha. And name of the current Manvantara is Vaivasvata. So the serial number of Vaivasvata amongst 4 Manvantaras is 7. The serial number of current Manvantara amongst 4 Manvantaras that form a creation is 7. Today just we are talking about the mathematics of the creation, right? So this is the mathematics of the creation. Whether you raised your hand, wanted to say something?
Guruji, I was going to ask the serial number of this Manvantara, but you already said it.
Great, that's great. So this is the 7th one. It means 6 Manvantaras have been passed. And the number of the current Manvantara, Vaivasvata Manvantara, is 7. Okay, how many Manvantaras are there in this current creation to go?
7.
7.
That's right, that's right. So we are just in the middle of the creation, right? If there are 4 Manvantaras, and we are in the 7th Manvantara right now, it means just we are in the middle of the creation. Simple mathematics. And mathematics are very beautiful, very charming, very true, very factual. Mathematics में कोई गड़बड़ी होती ही नहीं. Mathematics is very clear subject. Okay? So Manvantara. So how many Chaturyuga are there in this Manvantara?
71.
Yes, you're right, 71. Just guess. What Chaturyuga is the current Chaturyuga? What is the number of the current Chaturyuga? If there are 71 Chaturyugas, 71 cycles of 4 yugas in a Manvantara, so what is the current Chaturyuga number? You cannot guess. I know that. So that is 28th Chaturyuga. So this is the 28th Chaturyuga. Not too easy understand, not too easy comprehend all these numbers. It requires practice to comprehend these numbers, to memorize these numbers, to understand these numbers. Right? सुरभि बेटा समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, Acharya ji.
Thank you, beta. And Deepthi wants to ask something.
There are 14 Manvantaras.
Yes.
So at the end of all those, like, what will happen? A new
Pralay.
start?
Pralay. The Mahapralaya. You know Mahapralaya? God will destroy this creation after 14 Manvantaras. What will happen when I get my last stage of my life? When life is completed, death comes to me. and I will die. What happens if a life of a flyover is 150 years? What will happen after that? That will get collapsed, right? So similarly, after the time of 14 Manvantaras, God will destroy this universe, this kalpa, and converts this creation into pralaya. Right?
So
Yes.
in Pralaya, the earth will end.
Say it again, beta.
So in Pralaya, the earth will like completely be destroyed. So a new earth will be formed.
We are not talking only about this earth, Dipti, but we are talking about the creation. The creation means the total solar system, the nebulas, the galaxies, the vast creation, the vast universe. Not only this small this earth is very small. Actually, this is very small. So this small earth, not only this small earth will be destroyed, but the sun, but all the planets, all the satellites, all the life, all the nebulas, all the black holes, whatever we know so far and whatever we recognize it so far, all this creation will be destroyed after 14 Manvantara of this Kalpa. Right? Okay, Veda, what is your doubt?
Guruji, my question is that why does God have to end it?
Okay, uh, if God didn't intend to do that, but the composition of molecules cannot be forever.
Finite non-repeating decimals, and you've also included repeating decimals. What is left? Are there any numbers that are not?
Okay. Okay, Veda, be with me. I don't want to destroy my kurta, my shirt, okay? But there will be one time. How precisely I protect my shirt, that doesn't matter. After 10 years, after 20 years, after 50 years, after 100 years, after 200 years, the molecules with which this shirt is made, the bonding of the molecule will disturb. Right? The same thing happens with these molecules of the Prakriti, molecules of the universe. How strongly you get them united, how strongly you make them united. But the nature of the molecules is they cannot be united forever. After a long time, they have to be departed from one to other. That's why unintentionally, not wishing, God has to divide all the molecules from one from other, and that is called distortion, that is called pralaya, right? You are muted. I am not getting anything from you.
Guruji, but God is like the supreme power, right? He has the ability to do anything. So why can't he just make the molecules in such a way that they would not perish?
Molecules are not created by God. Those are eternal, as God is eternal and the soul is eternal. Okay? So you can ask the same question. Why God doesn't create pure souls so that they cannot commit a wrong thing in their lives? But the fact is, God did not create a soul, and God cannot create a soul, and God cannot create a molecule, single molecule, cannot create. Just he used the material that was pre-existed, that was existed forever. He can use only the material that is existed forever. And whatever is existed in this universe, the all things, they have their own properties. And God, it is not possible for God to change the attributes of the things, the attributes of the molecules, the attributes of the material. It is not possible for God. And this is the wrong conception. God can do everything. No, God cannot do everything. God does only what is appropriate. You think God can do appropriate things? He can commit appropriate actions, wrong actions? No, God never do that. Okay, so this is the tendency of the material with which this universe is created by God. They cannot be united forever. They will get departed from each one after a certain time. That's why God made them safely departed from each other, and the process is called pralaya. That's it. Right? Okay, Pranshi, your question.
How do we calculate the 28 Chaturyuga?
How do we calculate the 28 Chaturyugas, right?
Yeah,
How do you calculate? Today is 10th of, no, what is today? Is it 7th or 8th?
7.
7th. How do you calculate? Today is 7th of October.
Because it is the 7th day of October.
How do you know that? Today is the 7th day of October. I don't know that.
By the calendar.
Okay, who made calendars? Human beings made calendar, and those human beings keep change the date every day. Right? Human beings keep changing the date every day. Similarly, the people who were in the first generation started a process, and the process was they keep changing every day in their calendar that was called Panchanga from the first day of the creation. Right? Okay. Now Surabhi has a question.
Guruji, like we have 7 chakras of our body. Many people say that Muladhara chakra, which is at the bottom, if we stare at that or we meditate that for a long, like 2 hours, 4 hours, so we can see what happens in our life for the next, what we say that next janam. Is
This
that true?
this is a very big question for a girl like you. You are a very tiny girl and you are asking a very big question. Okay. So this question is not related with our topic, and it is not possible for the person who can stare or focus on his Muladhara for 2 hours. He will not going to get those powers to exactly know his Punarjanma. No, it is not possible. Yes, a yogi can do that. A yogi can do that who attained the ultimate samadhi. Who attained the ultimate samadhi. Yogi can do that. For one person who is dealing with his Muladhara chakra, which is located in the bottom, and he keeps his focus on the Muladhara chakra at least for 2 hours. So that is good for his focus, for his concentration, right? To keep his mind stable, to keep his brain stable. But it is not possible for the person only keeping his focus on the Muladhara chakra for 2 hours and getting those powers to know the knowledge of the next Janma. It is not possible.
Okay.
Okay, beta, but it is possible for the yogis like Maharshi Dayananda ji, like Shri Krishna ji, like those yogis. They can do that. Okay, moving forward. So what is the number of the Chaturyuga of this current Chaturyuga in Vaivasvata Manvantara?
7.
Seventh.
No. Seventh is the number of the Manvantar. But I am asking the number of the Chaturyuga. What is the current number of the Chaturyuga in this Manvantara?
28.
28.
Yes, 28. You are
28.
right, 28. And how many Chaturyugas are there to go in this Manvantara?
71.
21.
No.
Just try to understand the question before answering that. The question is, how more Chaturyugas are there to go in this current Vaivasvata Manvantara? So you have to know that.
43.
43.
Yes, all right. 43 is the right answer. Good job, Ranshi. Good job. This is the 28th one, and total are 71. What you have to do is nothing, but just subtract the current 23 number from the whole number of 71. You will get the answer. What exactly Pranshi got? Is it clear? Is it clear for everyone? Deepti, is it clear, beta? Yashika? Clear? Surabhi and Ayushi, is it clear?
जी आचार्य जी
Dhanyavad, beta. Vedant Samskruti, is it clear for you?
Yes,
Yes,
Guruji.
Acharya ji.
Thank you so very much. तो आज हमने बहुत सारी बातें की पिछली बात को कंक्लूड करते करते. Okay, anyhow. So today's new questions and lessons. Okay. Oh, just a few old questions. What are other famous names of Vedas?
Shruti, Trai, Amnaya, and Nigama.
Good. Shruti, Trayi, Amnaya, and Nigama. And you said them in the right order. Great job. Stan, S-T-A-N. Okay. So who remembers the shloka? Shrutistu. Veda.
Istu Vedo Vijjayo Dharma Shastram tu Vaismritihi.
Good. Next. Why are the Vedas known as Shruti? Why are the Vedas known as Shruti? Did we complete this question or not?
Because they are passed through generations.
Yes, passed through generation, not through the books, not through the system of the reading, but through the system of the listening. Right? So Vedas were passed from one generation to other generation through the process of the listening, not to the process of the reading. That's why Shruti means listening to something, listening. So right answer again, because they were, it means the Vedas were transmitted orally, it means verbally from generation to generation. You can write it down, because they were, it means Vedas were transmitted orally, verbally from generation to generation. That's why the Vedas got one name, that is Shruti. Are you done with writing?
Ji.
Okay. Next question. How many famous names does India have in history? And this question was covered previously. In our earlier session, we covered this question.
Aryavarta.
Okay, first give me the number. How many famous names does India have in history?
Acharya ji, I think 4.
Okay, Surabhi thinks 4. And what other answers? And Surabhi, be ready to count them. to say them if really they are four. Okay, Deepti is still counting. Pranshi,
Counting.
why are you silent?
3.
Deepti, what is your answer?
3.
3. Okay. Just cross your fingers. We are moving to next slide to get the right answer. And the right answer is 3 famous names. Deepti is right. And partially, Surabhi is also right. If you include the word India as well, which was existed in question, then you will get 4 names.
I counted that only.
Yeah. So she counted India as well. That's why she got 4 names. Otherwise, if you exclude the word that is in question, it means that is India. So there are 3 famous names in history. Okay. What are they? Who is going to answer the question? And I think many of you. Of course, all of you. Surabhi.
It's Aryabharta, Bharat, Hindustan, and India.
Good. So Aryabharta from in the descending order. Okay, we talk about descending order. In descending order, the most recent name that was given to our nation by English is India.
India. And
And
then
the
it's
earlier name of India is
Bharat.
Hindustan, not beta. Hindustan in descending order. And that was given by Islamic people,
People.
Mughal Islamic people. They gave the name Hindustan to this nation. And earlier to that name, there was another name in the descending order, and that was
India.
Bharat. Bharat is the right answer. And the most ancient name,
Aryabharta.
the earliest name, that was Arya. Okay. Okay, why this nation got the name Bharat?
Hindu.
Why? Why this nation got the name Bharat? Any guesswork? Samskriti, you are smiling. Do you have any idea? No, she doesn't.
Acharya ji, I think so, because earlier there was a king named Bharata.
Okay, so Yashita assumes that there was a king Bharata, right? I'm saying the same. Bharata, you said it?
Bharata.
Bharata, okay. Ayushi, you raised your hand, beta.
Acharya ji, even I was going to say the same thing.
That's right. So there was a very famous king, the Samrat, not only king. King is a small word, but the Samrat. Samrat is a broader word.
Yeah.
It means a great emperor.
Like Shahenshah Akbar.
Shahinshah, no, he was a ruler of only one nation. He was the ruler of only one nation. He was not the ruler of Nepal. He was not the ruler of China. He was not the ruler of Burma. He was not the ruler of Myanmar. So we cannot call him Samrat. Okay, he was Badshah. He was the king of Bharat. And not the total Bharat. The Mewad, the place of Rajasthan, the one region of Rajasthan, which was ruled by Maharana Pratap, that was not the one of the territories of the Akbar, right? So Akbar was not a king of whole India as well. वो पूरा भारत का भी नहीं था. So Bharat was a king, not Bharata. Bharat was a king, and he was a great king. He was a great warrior. He was very brave, very clever, very virtuous. So he ruled this nation for a long time. And after him, his dynasty was keep ruling this nation. And the name of the dynasty is Bharat, right? Bharat was the king, and the dynasty. You understand the word dynasty? Rajavamsh. Dynasty means Rajavamsh. राजा का जो वंश है, राजा का बेटा, उस बेटे का बेटा, उस बेटे का बेटा. So this family tree is called dynasty. The family tree of a king is called dynasty. So the Bharata, not only Bharata, but the Bharata dynasty was ruling this nation for a very long time. Very, very long time. Right? And the dynasty's name was Bharata. And the dynasty's name was Bharata. That's why this nation got one name, that was Bharata. Got it? Okay. So what are they? This was my question, and you gave the answers. Bharat, Hindustan, and Aryavarta. So here there is no ascending order and descending order. This is not good. Okay. Hindustan would be in the first place in the descending order, and Bharat would be in the second place, Aryavarta in the last place. Right? Next. Among all these names, what is the original name of India?
Aryavarta.
Right. Among all these names, the original name of our nation, India, is Aryavarta. Great. The answer is right, Aryavarta. So what was mankind? Manav Jati. Mankind means Manav Jati. It means humans. What was mankind called at the beginning of the universe? Manav Jati. Oh, Manav Jati. How do you know that? How do you know that? So who was answering the question? Deepti, you were answering the question. So how did you know that? Okay, good. That is the right answer. So the question is, what was mankind? It means Manava Jati. Humans called at the beginning of the universe, at the beginning of the human creation. So the answer is, at the beginning of the universe, at the beginning of the human creation, the humans were known as Arya. And all we are Arya. Because all of our ancestors were Aryas. That's why we are Arya. Done with the writing? Okay, thank you. Okay, Veda, what is your question?
Guruji, I have a question.
Mhm.
So it's like interconnected question with the topics we learned before and what we just learned.
Mhm.
So were humans, like my first question is, were humans there at the beginning of the creation, like at the beginning of the universe?
No, it took approximately 3 yugas from the starting of the universe creation. The from the starting point of creation of this universe and the creation of the human beings, it was approximated as the duration of the 3 yugas.
Okay.
It took that much of time.
One more question, Guruji, is that time you have told us that the duration of one creation or one universe is 4.32 billion years, right?
Right. Right.
According to like the current science which we have, it says that the Earth is 4.5 billion years old.
Okay, they keep amending their numbers. They
So
cannot say that this is our final number. When they will say this is our final number, then we will debate on that, because they continuously keep changing their numbers. They keep amending their numbers. When science will strongly say that we got the final number to indicate the age of this earth, then we will discuss about that, right? Each theory has its own fallacies. In science, each theory has its own fallacies. Even human beings are unable to exactly judge your age with month. If you go to a doctor, he examines your body very precisely using all the tools that are available so far in current era, and he can say the person might be 16 years, 18 years. Why are you using might be? Why are you using may be? Why are you saying he may be 16 years old, he may be 17 years old? When they are still unable to judge my age, the age of my body, which was exactly created 50 years ago, how can they conclude the age of this earth? No, they cannot give. Confirm your speaking language English. ये क्यों पूछता है मुझसे? Why should I confirm my? It sounds like you might have switched to a different language. Please update it so we can provide better quality transcription.
ओके कर दीजिए आचार्य जी।
ठीक है।
हाँ, वो जस्ट बीच बीच में वो हिंदी आ रहा है ना, तो दे लिसन टू इट कि सम।
Okay, so Veda, got your answer? So it is not possible for science so far what they have learned, what they have systems, what they have developed their own systems. I give a small plant to them and I ask them, just please say, identify the exact age of this plant with months, with days. They can give only a rough figure. Okay. Next. Is the word Arya a name of any particular caste or race? So randomly, anyone can answer the question?
No.
No.
No. So the answer is no. The word Arya does not indicate any caste or race. Rather, it indicates the qualities of a human being he possesses. So you have to write this answer perfectly. And you have to learn this. Please memorize this answer. Okay? No, the word Arya does not indicate any caste or race, as it has been projected by Europeans. They were very cunning people. They projected the word Arya as an indicator of a race, as an indicator of caste, which is not true. They wanted to divide us Indians into several parts so that we should become weak and weaker, and they can rule us forever. So this was their plan. They wanted us to be divided in several sects and parts. And they started saying that Arya is a name that indicates a race. Dravida is a name that indicates a race. But remember, children, the word Arya does not indicate any caste, any race. Rather, it indicates the qualities of a human being. The qualities of a human being. Right? Okay, there is a poem, that says our name is Arya. So anyone remembers that poem? Of course, Veda might be remembering the poem. She learned that in the camp, in the Shivir, in Raipuri. Veda, want to try?
Yes, Guruji, yes.
Mhm.
I think, at least, I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay, okay, go ahead.
Is it आर्य हमारा नाम है,
Right?
वेद हमारा धर्म?
Mhm.
I know the last line again, but not the third line.
Om Hamara.
ओम हमारा दैव है, सत्य हमारा कर्म.
That's it. और किसको पता है ये? चलो आज हम ये सीखते हैं. सब बोलो. आर्य हमारा नाम है.
आर्य हमारा
है.
वेद हमारा धर्म.
वेद हमारा धर्म.
Say very proudly, vibrantly. Okay? आर्य हमारा नाम है.
आर्य हमारा नाम है.
वेद हमारा धर्म.
वेद हमारा धर्म है.
Oh, hai. There is no hai in the second sentence. Okay, let me write this on screen. Okay, I'm going to write this in Hindi. सब पढ़ सकते हो ना हिंदी?
जी आचार्य जी.
जी गुरुजी.
ओके बेटा. आर्य हमारा नाम है. वेद हमारा धर्म. That's it. So do not add the word hai with this sentence.
आर्य हमारा नाम है.
ओम हमारा देव है. सत्य हमारा कर्म. This is our visiting card. This is our identity. This is our identity of individuality. And this is our identity of our dharma. And this is our identity of our God. And this is our identity of our karma, our acharan, our activity. So this poem gives information about four. Number one, our individual identity. Number two, about our dharma. Number three, about our God. And number four, about our acharan, our activity. If you are done with the writing, let me know.
Yes, Acharya ji.
Now please say this poem after me and say with enthusiasm. Say it with proud and pride. आर्य हमारा नाम है,
आर्य
हमारा नाम है,
वेद हमारा धर्म,
वेद
वेद
हमारा
हमारा धर्म,
ओम हमारा देव है,
ओम
ओम
हमारा
हमारा
देव
देव है,
सत्य हमारा कर्म,
सत्य
सत्य हमारा कर्म,
and remember, never give up these four things. Never forget your identity. That doesn't matter where you are, how you are, wherever you are, in any condition you are, remember that you are Arya and your dharma is Veda dharma. And your God, your Bhagavan is Om, which is Nirakara. And your karma is Satya. So never give up Satya. Never forget your God Om. Never give up the Veda dharma. And never forget your identity, that is Arya. The most ancient identity of human beings is Arya. So I invite all of you one by one to say this poem with very proud and pride. Who first? Surabhi.
आर्य हमारा नाम है, वेद हमारा धर्म है, ओम हमारा देव है।
Just stop. Is there hai after dharma?
No.
Look at the screen. Say it carefully. Again.
आर्य हमारा नाम है, वेद हमारा धर्म, ओम हमारा देव है, सत्य हमारा काम कर्म
Satya
है।
hamara karm. Not hai, just karm. That's it. Satya hamara karm. And we have to rate you on the scale of 10. Who is going to say these words very proudly, very proudly, and enthusiastically? Okay. Next, Pramshi.
आर्य हमारा नाम है, वेद हमारा धर्म, ओम हमारा देव है, सत्य हमारा कर्म।
Perfect, beta. Veda.
आर्य हमारा नाम है, वेद हमारा धर्म, ओम हमारा दैव है, सत्य हमारा कर्म।
Very perfect. Samskruti. Is Samskruti there with you?
No, Guruji, Samskriti is not here.
Okay. Who next? Yashita. Yashita.
आर्य हमारा नाम है, वेद हमारा धर्म, ओम हमारा देव है, सत्य हमारा कर्म।
Perfect, beta. Ayushi.
आर्य हमारा नाम है, वेद हमारा धर्म, ओम हमारा देव है, सत्य हमारा कर्म।
Very nice, beta. And Deepti. Is she there?
आर्य हमारा नाम है, वेद हमारा धर्म, ओम हमारा देव है, सत्य हमारा कर्म।
Good, beta. Very good job. Okay. If someone wishes to drag us from our path, from our identity of Arya, just ensure it and make it impossible for him or her. If someone wants to drag us from our identity, that is Arya. And anyone tries in this universe to mislead us, to drag us from our path of dharma, that is Veda Dharma, just make it impossible for him and her. Right? We are to be so strong.
Acharya ji, how can we stop? How can we make it impossible for her or him?
Because if you are not ready to change your path, that is impossible for him to change you. If you are ready to change your path, that is possible for him to change your path. If you say strongly, no, I am an Arya girl, I am an Arya, and my dharma is Veda Dharma, I will die, I can die, but I cannot give up my dharma. सिर जाए तो जाए मेरा वैदिक धर्म न जाए. Can you sing it? Of course, it is in Hindi. सिर जाए तो जाए मेरा वैदिक धर्म न जाए.
सिर जाए तो जाए मेरा वैदिक धर्म न जाए.
What does it mean by sir jaye to jaye? If someone is ready to chop my head, if I am not being converted, if I am not ready to be converted, if he is ready to chop my head, I say, okay, I'm ready. You can chop my head. But I'm not going to convert my dharma. This is the Sreshta Dharma. This teaches us virtues, not the vices. हमें अच्छा ही सिखाता है हमारा धर्म. हमारा धर्म हमें गलत नहीं सिखाता. सिर जाए तो जाए मेरा वैदिक धर्म न जाए. All of you can repeat this.
सिर जाए तो जाए वैदिक धर्म न जाए.
Once again, सिर जाए तो जाए मेरा वैदिक धर्म न जाए.
सिर जाए तो जाए मेरा वैदिक धर्म न जाए.
गुड. स्वाति जी, भजन कौन अच्छा बोल सकते हैं इन बच्चों में से?
जी भजन यशिता गाती है, आयुषी गाती है रेगुलरली. बाकी वेदा ने भजन गाया नहीं है कभी, बट मंत्र उच्चारण किया है. प्रांशी, आई थिंक दीप, दे दोनों स्टार्ट कर सकती हैं.
आप ऐसे कीजिए, इसे ग्रुप सॉन्ग बना दीजिएगा. इसको आप
ओके, हाँ
से ले
जी,
लीजिए. धर्म के खातिर स्वामी दयानंद, ऐसा धर्म के खातिर स्वामी श्रद्धानंद, धर्म के खातिर पंडित लेखराम. ऐसे एक लंबा सा सॉन्ग है ये. आप
ठीक है
इसको ले लीजिए, देख करके इन बच्चों को बहुत बढ़िया सिखा दीजिए.
जी बिल्कुल. और मैं एक बात ऐड करना चाहूंगी बच्चों, आज मैंने ग्रुप में शेयर किया है, जूनियर आर्य समाज ग्रुप में भी, और जो मेन ग्रुप है आपके पेरेंट्स के साथ. आज जो दिल्ली के अंतिम सम्राट, हिंदू सम्राट थे, राजा हेमचंद्र, जिन्हें हम हेमू कहते हैं, उन्होंने अकबर को बहुत क्या उनके छक्के छुड़ाए थे. सो ही हैड ऑलमोस्ट डिफीटेड अकबर. But in second battle of Plassey, he was attacked. His ear was, his eyes were, किसी के भाले से his eyes were he attacked and he fell down. And by छल प्रपंच से उनको फिर मार दिया गया था. If he would have been the king of India that time, so much of Mughals would not have got entered into our country. And so when Surabhi, you said Shahanshah Akbar, so he was not Shahanshah. He faced lot of difficulties. Maharana Pratap उनके साथ लड़े, हेमू लड़े. Only thing, luck was on his side. इवन रानी दुर्गावती जो मध्य प्रदेश में रही हुई हैं, वो लड़ी. तो बहुत सारे राजाओं ने, हमारे हिंदू राजाओं ने इन मुगलों के अगेंस्ट लड़ाई की है. तो इन दैट व्हाट आई हैव शेयर्ड इज वन ऑफ द थिंग विच इज गिवन इन अकबरनामा. हेमू के जो फादर थे, ही वाज 80 years old. जब उनको पकड़ लिया गया था और उनको he was told to get converted into Islam and he said at the age of 80 now what you want me to मैं अपना हिंदू धर्म वैदिक धर्म छोड़ के आपको ज्वाइन कर लूं? He said no and he was murdered. He was killed. So that is what we have in the ancient, not very ancient also. It will be called medieval history. So much resistance our people have put for our Vedic dharma. And this is what I want to give message. I've asked all the parents to tell this story to you people. Hope they have seen it and they will tell you in detail. Okay? Ask them. Auntie has posted something. Why you have not told me if they have not told? Okay? I have written. Tell your kids.
Thank you very much, Swatiji, for your factorial, this information, the facts, and for the information. That's right. We, Indians, not got defeated due to the bravery of our enemies, but we got defeated due to the cheating of our own people. So many people cheated that times emperors for some mental crisis, for some anger, for some greed. Our own people cheated us. That's why we got defeated. We never got defeated due to the bravery of others, right? So never cheat your friends and family. So the time is over today, and we discussed a lot of new information today. And I hope this class has been very useful for you. And I request you to go through the information, the facts that are mentioned in this class and try to memorize the poem which was given at the end of this class. आर्य हमारा नाम है, वेद हमारा धर्म, ओम हमारा देव है, सत्य हमारा कर्म. And we can leave this body, we can die, but we cannot leave, we cannot be separated from our Vedic dharma, right? So Shanti Path, we conclude the class with Shanti Path. So who is going to lead Shanti Path today? Ayushi. Okay, Ayushi.
Can I tell the Jai Ghosh?
Yes, you will, Surbi.
ॐ द्यौ शान्ति अन्तरिक्षं शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोषधयः शान्ति वनस्पतयः शान्ति विश्वे देवा शान्ति ब्रह्म शान्ति सर्वं शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्ति सामा शान्तिरेधि Om Shanti 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 Om.
Thank you. Surbi, your turn, beta, for Jai Ghosh.
जय. जो बोले सो अभय, बोलो सत्य सनातन, वैदिक धर्म की जय, भारत माता की जय, गौ माता की रक्षा करो, मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम रामचंद्र महाराज की जय, योगी राज श्री कृष्ण जी की जय, ब्रह्म ऋषि प्रजूचशु गुरु विरजानंद जी की जय, महर्षि स्वामी दयानंद महाराज की जय, भारत में बलिदान होने वाले अमर वीरों की जय, आर्य समाज अमर रहे, वेद की ज्योति जलती रहे, ओम का झंडा ऊंचा रहे, ओम. वैदी अभिनादन, सबको सादर नमस्ते.
Namaste. See, she is very happy to contribute. Always, she is very happy to contribute. So she is very enthusiastic. That's great. But you have to correct your pronunciation, Surabhi. Okay? And it will make you greater. Now you are great and you will be greater if you correct all those pronunciations right. Thank you. अच्छा बच्चों, सबको नमस्ते. अगली क्लास में मिलते हैं. ओ
नमस्ते आचार्य। नमस्ते। धन्यवाद आचार्य।
नमस्ते आचार्य जी।